Hi guys! So today I've created this makeup look that I'm wearing right now. It's using the chocolate bar palette to create this kind of natural smoky eye and a bold wing liner with really long flirty lashes. So if you want to know how I created this makeup look, then please keep watching. To start this makeup look, I'm going in with my Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm just using this to prime my eyelids and pretty much cover up any of those veins that occur in your lids. So with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, I'm just blending that concealer in, and as I said, hiding any of those little veins. So the palette we'll be using today is by Too Faced. It's a chocolate bar palette. And over the top of that primer or concealer, I'm just getting that white chocolate shade and setting what I put down already as a base. Getting my trusty sticky tape now and popping that from the base of my lower lash line to the corner of my brow, just so it's making sure it's even on both sides. To start the look, I'm getting Salted Caramel, and this is going to be our crease shade, so I'm really concentrating that in the socket and slightly above the socket of my eye, and this is kind of going to be quite a predominant crease colour, so I really want to blend that out, and I'm blending it quite high and just making sure that it is across the entire crease of the lid. I really want that kind of beautiful caramel colour to stand out. I'm then grabbing the semi-sweet colour in the palette, and it's a bit of a darker brown, and again I'm concentrating this now in the outer corner but also dragging it into the crease, but really focusing on making that sort of a bit of a gradient. And I'm just continuing to blend. Like the key to this look really is just make sure that everything is seamless and nice and blended. Back in with white chocolate, I am just tidying up the blending. I did blend a little bit too high, so I'm just fixing that up. I'm then grabbing Triple Fudge, which is the darkest brown in the palette, and really concentrating it on the outer V and the outer corners of my eye. I'm just being really patient with this colour and adding it little by little. And yeah, just really making sure the blending looks really great. And just keep adding that colour until it is dark enough and you're really happy with the blending, and again you've got that soft gradient. On a flat shader brush, I'm just grabbing the colour Marzipan, which is a light shimmer shade, and I am placing that on the eyelid where we don't have any shadow, and I did increase the pigment of it by spraying some Fix Plus just to really accentuate the colour there. I'm going back in with Triple Fudge, and I'm just blending those two colours together just so that they're not separate and it looks complete. With a black eyeliner from ColourPop, I'm just going to tightline and place this through the waterline as well. I am so bad at doing this on camera, so soz guys. Then you can remove your sticky tape and reveal that crisp line. With eyeliner, I'm taking my Stila Stay All Day liner, and I'm just going to create that beautiful bold wing. I start by doing the actual wing itself and following the line of the shadow just to make sure that they blend together nicely, and just really following through with that liner across the lid and making it really thick and bold. I'm now going to apply some Maybelline Falsies mascara to my natural lashes. I'm just going to coat them in the mascara just to really prime them for falsies, to make sure that the two blend really seamlessly, I guess. I then applied my Ardell Wispies on top as falsies. Sorry I didn't film that, guys. Moving on to my face, I am going to grab my Too Faced HangoverX primer, just squirting this on my face. It's so lovely and hydrating, and I love that Too Faced is cruelty free as well. So I'm just blending that into the skin. I find that this is going to pair really nicely with my foundation, as it's a really hydrating primer, and the foundation I use is quite full coverage and a little bit mattifying as well. I really don't know what's going on here. I'm just being a bit of a banana, but I am pretty much putting on my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is in the colour 4. I absolutely love this foundation, and it's perfect for kind of more special events and more dramatic makeup when there might be flash photography, because this is SPF free. It is a little bit expensive, this foundation. It's quite high end, but for special occasions it is quite gorgeous, and I do love it for even every day. I find that using like this on a daily basis, it doesn't actually really clog the pores or anything. I do make sure that I take it off quite thoroughly at the end of the day because it is quite full coverage. But as I said, I work in retail, so it's kind of nice to have something that looks good under intense lights in my shop. It's kind of like your face is full on display, so this is a goodie. Going back in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, I am placing this along my face to conceal my dark circles and obviously highlight my under eye area, and then highlight the places on my face that I want to accentuate. So I'm popping that down the bridge of my nose, in the middle of my forehead, and down my chin. I love this concealer. It's so lightweight. I do find that you need to set it properly, but it is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. The consistency is amazing. And I'm just grabbing my Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend it all together. This is an amazing sponge from the drugstore. I absolutely love it. Mine is, I'm just seeing, mine is somewhat dirty, so I'm sorry about that. I probably should have cleaned it, but other than that, it's awesome. To set that all in place, I am grabbing my Mercier translucent powder, and with a setting brush from Real Techniques, I'm just setting first all the places that I place the concealer. As I was saying before, that concealer really needs to be set properly, so I am just making sure that I do those areas first. Then grabbing a powder brush from MAC, I am placing the same powder just along the rest of my face where just the foundation is, and just really pressing that in again just to set everything in place. For bronzer, I'm going in with Laguna by NARS Cosmetics, and I am just using that to really warm up my face. I'm then grabbing my Mood Exposure blush by Hourglass, which is just a stunning kind of dusty rose marbled blush, and I'm concentrating that on the apples of my cheek and just blending it in into the contour. With that translucent powder, I am just kind of sharpening up my contour and just making everything look nice and sharp. For highlight, I'm using my Mary Luminizer by TheBalm. I did have some footage of me showing you the product, but it was completely blurry, so I edited it out. But I'm pretty much, yeah, just making my cheekbones pop. With my Hourglass Sculpting brow pencil, I'm just using the spoolie to brush through my brows, and then using the other end, obviously, to fill in any gaps that I have in my brows and just to make them a little bit more bold. And then back in with the spoolie just to kind of neaten everything up and make sure that the brow hairs are behaving. For lips, I am going in with my lip pencil by ColourPop, and this is in the shade Lumiere. So this was the collaboration that Kathleen Lights did with ColourPop, and I absolutely adore this nude. It is just a stunning, stunning colour. It's a little bit deeper than usual, but I find that it complements my natural lip colour really nicely, and I pretty much line my lips and then fill in the inner portions as well. And lastly, I am grabbing my Lippie stick by ColourPop. This is also in the shade Lumiere, and I'm just placing this all over my lips and over the top of the lip liner. And that completes this look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this natural smoky eye using the Chocolate Bar Too Faced palette. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!